Hey, so to start off, I picked the Depraved class with no starting gift, and you might be a little confused, so let me just explain the rules. 1. I have to use every weapon, spell, miracle, pyromancy, armor piece, ring, arrow/bolt, consumable item that does damage, and upgrade path in the game. 2. I have to do every boss in the game. 3. For an item to be used, I have to use it during a boss fight. 4. I cannot change my equipment during a boss fight. 5. Once I use something, I cannot use it again except for consumables, bows, crossbows, and catalysts. 6. No glitches are allowed. With those rules established, I kill Oscar and the Asylum Demon using up the Plank Shield and Club. Arriving in Firelink now, I level my strength to 13, pick up every item in and around Firelink, die to some skellies, finish picking stuff up, reinforce my S's, pop some souls, and level up my vitality to 12 and endurance to 13. Now, after dying because I can't jump, I go over to Undeadburg, make my way through, level up my dex to 12, buy some throwing knives and the Residence Key, pick up some throwing knives, and skedaddle my way on over to Taurus Demon, who is pretty easy and lets me use up Fire Bombs, the Morningstar, and the Cracked Round Shield. Talking to jolly old Sunboy and running past the Drake, I level up my Faith to 14, buy a short bow and some wooden arrows, and shoot off the Drake's tail to get the Drake Sword. Equipping it, I make my way through Undeadburg, grab the Firekeeper Soul, go back down to Firelink, and reinforce my Estus. Popping some souls, I get my strength to 14, then I go to Andre, go back through Undeadburg, and clean up. After I get cleaned up, I upgrade my strength to 15, go through a little bit of Darkroot Garden to get some armor, pop some souls, and get my strength to 16. Now I die, make a boar cook himself before jumping on him, get the bonfire past the Drake, pick up all the items on the bridge, and after freeing Lautrec, I go up to the Belgard girls, who are as easy peasy as the lemon is squeezy, letting me use up the Drake Sword, Night Shield, Elite Night Set, and Black Fire Bombs. Ringing the first bell, I level up my endurance to 15, my dex to 13, and my faith to 16. Back to the Undead Merchant now, I buy the chain set and bottomless box from him, then I kill the Black Knight, thankfully getting his sword, pick up the blue Tearstone ring, and go down to Lower Undeadburg to rescue Griggs, leveling up my faith and fight Capra Demon. Killing his dogs, throwing some knives at him, and going down on him, he goes easy, drops the Demon Great Machete, and I get to use up the Claymore, Wooden Shield, chain set, blue Tearstone ring, and throwing knives. Leveling up my faith to 18, I make my way to the depths, get the large ember, free Laurentius, die to a really big, dirty, stinking, gross Ratatouille, decide next time to slip and slide by it so that I could get the jump on it and kill that really big, dirty, stinking, gross Ratatouille. After channeling a channeler who channeled, I channel my inner wolf and maul on some rats and lizards, then Cook invades me, so I use my axe to invade his skull. Talking to Domhall and buying the crystal weapons he sells, I go down to Gaping Dragon, give him a vasectomy, and after putting another gaping hole in his body by smacking him with my shield, I use up the Crystal Straight Sword, Crystal Shield, and the Thief Set. Leveling my strength to 18 and my dex to 15, I pop some souls, grind a little bit, and get my strength up to 20, allowing me to use the Crystal Greatsword. Going over to New York now, I pick up some literal shit, pick up some figurative shit, and die quite a few times, eventually getting my dex to 16. While I'm running around here, I just want to ask, why do people say Blighttown sucks? I get the swamp portion sucks, but the scaffolding part gets a lot of hate, but it's honestly not that bad in my opinion. With the way the level is laid out, the atmospheres and the enemies, it really feels like a decrepit place that has been abandoned, which is cool. Whatever though, as the only reason I bring this up is because nothing of interest happens here until I level up my vitality to 13, get invaded by Maneater Mildred, but because I'm not into that kinky shit, I shove my big stick in her, causing her immense pain before death, allowing me to get 14 vitality. Getting to Quelaag now, I make her like the itsy bitsy spider and wash her out, using up the Crystal Greatsword, Spider Shield, Warrior Set, and the Ring of the Evil Eye because I forgot to unequip it before fighting her. Ringing the second bell now, I get my vitality to 16, meet Quelaag's sister, and fight Unending Seaman, who, being very easy, lets me use up the sack, Broken Straight Sword, and the Broken Straight Sword hilt. Getting my vitality to 17 and faith to 20, I die a few times, grind a bit, and get my dex to 18, letting me use the Black Knight Sword, letting me have a good weapon to use for when I'm wandering around. After exploring around Detroit for a while, I grab the Firekeeper Soul and head up to Firelink, finding out that my wife died, but it's all okay as Laurentius gives me a Pyromancy Flame, and I give Andre the Large Ember, buy some Tie Knot Shards from him, get my Foul Stone to plus 10, and Black Knight Sword to plus 2. Making my way down Sens, walking fast, serpents pass and I'm homebound, I talk to Sigmire, yada yada yada, I get my dex to 20, get the cage key, and remember to open the shortcut at the top unlike every single other time I played this game, because for some reason, the fucking Master Key doesn't work with the cages, even when it would make perfect sense. Kill a big guy and fight an even bigger guy, Iron Golem. I don't do a lot of damage to him, but it's Iron Golem. And I get to use up the Falchion, Caduceus Round Shield, and the Crimson Set. Going to I reinforce my Estus, get my Vitality to 20, and Endurance to 16. Killing a reused boss and running on some beams with white people trying to kill me. You might notice I'm using the Plank Shield even when I used it already, but that's because I forgot, so it's fine. Upping my strength to 21, I kill some big boys, some creepy boys, die to some shooty boys before getting inside, snatching everything I can, help Potbelly Man, and get Quelaag's Fury Sword while also buying the Giant Helm because I didn't have enough money for the rest of the set. Upgrading the Fury Sword to +3, I invade Lautrec and do him like he did the Firekeeper and go to ONS. After burning Ornstein, I looked Smell in his fat ugly face and I said, "Smell, you're fired," beating them on my first try because I'm that fucking guy, and use up the Gargoyle Shield, Quelaag's Fury Sword, the Dingy Set, the Tiny Beings Ring, and the Ring of Steel Protection. Talking to Amazing Chest ahead, she gives me half of her bra and I go back to Firelink to resurrect the Firekeeper, level up my Vitality to 23, and place the Lord Vessel. Anyways, going to the Male Undead Merchant, I buy him out and sell him out, become an epic-ass ninja, go back to Firelink to then go back to Undead Asylum to kill Black Knights, kill Oscar again, and get a Peculiar Doll. Before heading to Stray, I buy literal fecal matter from a woman, unfortunately not for consumption this time, then go to, "Hey, didn't I kill you before?" being very sneaky so I can throw doodoo feces on him without him being the wiser. After slicing up his big round juicy bottom balloons, I use up the Eat Thou Small Leather Shield, Shadow Set, the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring, and Dung Pies. Getting my attunement to 12, I level up my Pyromancy to +5 and skip, hop, dibbly dee dop over to Darkroot Garden and go over to Moonlight Butterfly. Sniping that butterfly beauty in a Skyward crossbow and throw molten hot fireballs on her. I get to use up the light crossbow, wooden bolts, Pyromancy Flame, the Great Chaos Fireball Pyromancy, and the Pyromancer set. Getting the Divine Ember and using my souls, I level up a Schmidt mod to Divine +5, buy Combustion from Laurentius, upgrade my Pyro Flame to +7, pop some souls, and buy the Thurlone Talisman from the Fat Priest whose name I forget. Going back to the sewers, I found lizards for Eyes of Death, then I go to the catacombs, eradicate some skellies, snipe some undead mages, meet a cool friggin' epic skelly blacksmith, level up my Pyro Flame to +9, kill the crestfallen cuckold, nestle into a coffin, have someone tuck me in, pledge my loyalty to some guy I'm gonna kill later, and get the Gravelord Sword Dance Miracle, and after giving the skeleton eyes, I get the Gravelord Greatsword Dance Miracle. Venturing over to Pinwheel, I combust all over him, get the Mask of the Child, meaning that I just combusted all over a child, and use up the Combustion Pyromancy, the Heater Shield, and the Wanderer set. Being very, very careful when going to the Tomb of the Giants, I spend way too long to grab the large Divine Ember, then dip out of the Tomb of Giants, instead deciding to pop some humanity and give it to Spider Mommy, getting the Chaos Storm Pyromancy. Going to Undead Mommy and buying some Homeward Bones, I level up my Faith to 21, get invaded again by Cook, so I shove my long black sword inside of him, getting his sword and shield, kill a big bug, open up a shortcut, kill a small bug, and go over to, "Hey, didn't I kill you already?" Dying just a few times to him, I eventually get his nice ass like I got at his brother's nice asses, and use up the Poison Mist Pyromancy, Flamberge, Poison Throwing Knives, and the Sorcerer set. Getting a Mid Force and leveling up my Pyro Flame to +13, I kill a fat guy cause lol, then get kicked in the ass by Patches, killing some more fat guys afterwards, and yes, I am using the Heater Shield because I forgot I used it, shut up. Patches says he's sorry, so I forgive and forget, then decide to explore around the Tomb of the Giants, killing big skellies and grabbing some shit. I eventually go back to Andre to give him the large Divine Ember, bringing my Schmidt mod to Divine +8, but that's not good enough for me, so I farm some skeletons. Then I farm some skeleton towers to get some white Titanite chunks and get my Schmidt mod to +9. Going back to the Undeadburg Church, I meet Rhea Thurland, pop some souls, buy every miracle she has, and I venture through the Tomb of the Giants, facing countless difficulties through my journey, such as skeleton dogs, and skeleton dogs, and skeleton dogs, and eventually though I make my way through those bad boys, getting invaded by Paladin Leroy. However, he wasn't that iconic World at War player I thought he was, so I rushed my sword into his intestines. Going to reuse Boss Hell, I grab a white Titanite slab, level up my Vitality to 25, go back to Andre, pop some souls, and get my Divine Schmidt mod to +10 while also upgrading my armor just a little bit. Going to Nito, the first of the undead, I dismantle all of the skeletons bothering me so I can launch my big white orbs at him and kill him because he's pretty easy, letting me use up the Schmidt mod, Divine Upgrade Path, Thurlone Talisman, the Emit Force Miracle, the Preset, and the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Upping my Vitality to 27 and Faith to 22, I go to Anne Orlando, kill some big boys, kill some hogs without riders, and make my way through Duke's Arc Maokai's by killing a lot of people. When I get to Seath, I die and technically use up the rare ring of sacrifice because this is technically a boss fight. You may disagree and say this doesn't count as me using it, but I don't care. Waking up in jail, I kill my prison mates to establish dominance, and to punish me, the guards stop playing VTuber clips. No! After ending my suffering, I find Rhea's dead corpse, make a friggin' swag and epic prison break, and make my way to the Sense Fortress bonfire so I could go to the Giant's blacksmith and get a short sword to Raw +5 and a spear to Lightning +3. Yada yada, yada yada, blah blah, blah blah blah. I get to Crystal Caves and I fucking lose all my souls and humanity because this stupid fucking invisible big shit. Popping some souls and feeding Flamed, I get my Pyro Flame to +15, go all the way back through Crystal Caves to get to Seath, who somehow one-taps me, and I spend 30 minutes trying to cut off his tail because Seath not only had to be one of the worst bosses in the game, but had to lock one of the coolest weapons in the game behind his annoying fucking tail cut. I eventually cut it though and kill Seath and his scaleless ass, cuckold ass, broke ass, weak ass, crystal ass, fuck ass, cum ass, crazy ass, goofy ass, smigma ass, dark ass, souls ass, eyeless ass, stupid ass, smart ass, ugly ass, dickless ass, assless ass, bitch ass, only having a lord soul because Gwyn gave him a piece of his own soul ass, and Grunbeld ripoff ass. Using up the short sword, raw upgrade path, Chaos Storm, and the channel is set. With the soul Seath gave me, I was allowed to get my faith to 25, which is the only good thing Seath ever did, and I went over to talk to jolly old Sunboy who let me join the Sunlight Covenant, giving me the Sunlight Spear miracle. With that, I head back over to Demon Ruins, get impregnated, have my baby burst down my head, yada yada yada. I decide to go over to Darkroot Garden to get the leather set, but because the rest of the set didn't come with a headpiece and you can only get the headpiece by killing some random bimbo in Darkroot Forest, I instead equip the Giant's Helm, pop some souls, get my endurance to 19, and crawl over to, oh my god, look, it's the guy from Night Rain! Walking on lava because sunshine doesn't reach down here, I don't even know what to say because, like, Centipede Demon is easy. Except that I get to use up the Talisman, the Lightning Spear Miracle, the Demon Spear, and 3/4 of the leather set with a guest appearance from the Giant's Helm. Going forward, and I realize I had a difficult choice to make. One that no one wants to ever do. I killed Solaire, warrior of sunlight. It pains me to say it, but it's true. Because I killed the sunlight maggot earlier, I realized that if I did not kill him right now, I would not be able to obtain his armor and weaponry. I know I could have waited till New Game Plus, but as many men are, I looked towards the short term and not the long, blinded by greed. The worst part was he never got to see his beloved sunlight.
Why you? How could this be my son?
To punish myself, I made my way through New Londo Ruins, making sure to kill each and every spooky ghoul, still using the heater shield, even when I used it already cause I'm an idiot. Talk to a red guy on Flood New Londo, kill some spooky scary skeletons by sending shivers down their spine, get the very large ember, and make my way to the Four Kings, but don't do them yet because that would be stupid. Instead, I level my lightning spear to +5, warp on over to Blighttown, speaking with someone who obviously stole her fit from me, upgrade my Pyro Flame to Ascended +1, pop some souls, and buy some pyromancies from her. Deciding to go over to the Great Hollow now, I make my way through, grabbing the Chloranthy Ring and some other stuff, making my way to the bottom just to get punched by a mushroom for killing its kids. I swear they have no respect for me. Making my way all the way down to the bottom, I shock the Hydra by lighting him up, then go over to Mr. Old Dragon Man, cutting his tail because lol, then realize I haven't done a boss in a while and go over to the Painted World of Aramis, leveling my strength to 23. You might think I'll just jump over the wall to get this over and done with, but no. This time I take my time exploring thoroughly just to see how cool this area is. Getting invaded by King Jeremiah, I don't know what joke to make about him because making fun of his head would be obvious and not funny, so I just kill him, level up my strength to 25, and just kidding, look at how big and ugly his head is, look at it, look! Dealing with the big undead lizard on the bridge now, you might expect me to jump attack his ass so I don't have to deal with boneless skeletons, but nope, I go down and it isn't that bad to be honest, just don't be an idiot and you'll be fine. I know that's a lot to ask for Dark Souls players, but still. Tuning a statue and getting 26 strength, I do a little bit more exploring, grab the Dark Ember, and go to Crossbeat Priscilla. First trying her out with the Painting Guardian sword, but that was killing her too fast and didn't let me get the tail cut, so instead I used a Lightning Spear I'd been and leveling up like a smart person and died. But then didn't, cutting her tail and crossbreeding her into the ground using up the spear, lightning upgrade path, east-west shield, and maiden set. With the souls I got from her, I buy all the pyromancies from Quaylana except for combustion. Now, since I didn't want to cry and do Sif or want to kill myself and do the better chaos, I went back to Duke's, realized I haven't killed the other Hydra yet, go back to Firelink and go all the way to Havel, kill him and kill the Hydra with relative ease. Killing Piss Crystal Golem, I free Dust Summoner, buy all of her spells which are going to be a bitch to figure out how to use effectively in this run, buy the catalyst she sells and go all the way back to Duke's to kill the Crystal Golem, get the broken pendant, and finally get grabbed by a BBC, Big Black Claw, which transports me to Sanctuary Guardian. After dying a few times, I give the Dark Ember to Andre, level up the Jagged Ghost Blade to +5, go back to Sanctuary Guardian, somehow manage to cut his butt plug out, and change his name to fucking Dead Guardian, using up the Jagged Ghost Blade, the Power Within Pyromancy, and the Painting Guardian set. Popping the Guardian Soul, I get my dex to 21, talk to a mushroom, go back to Anolando to farm Silver Knights to try and get the shield, but don't get it. Instead of leveling my dex to 22, kill a dead dragon, level the Story Straight Sword to +4, realize it does, no fucking damage, and die. Killing some not-so-dead dragons, I nab the red Tearstone ring, get a Story Straight Sword to +5 because I'm an idiot, talk to Quaylana to do a quest, and then go through Dragon as hell. Now, if you have ever wondered what these random pickups that are very out of the way and are surrounded by lava are, it's just divine blessings, so yeah. Thanks FromSoft for putting something very mid in such a hidden spot. Anyways, yada yada. Yada. I kill all these tentacle monsters because I don't want to get Costco'd, talk to Siegmeyer who gives me a ring and thanks for helping him, then I kill Quaylana 1.5 and kill Kirk number 3. Fighting the bit of chaos. She's as annoying as ever, but, as if to say sorry, she helped me on the last part and I killed her, using up the Boarhead, Eagle Shield, Orange Shard Ring, and for some reason I used up the Skull Lantern, meaning that in New Game Plus I can't fucking traverse the catacombs easily. Using the souls I get 23 endurance, then I go back to Quaylana who gives me Fire Tempers, pick up Kirk's armor, and go to actual reuse boss hell. After grabbing the Chaos Ember, I talk to good old Patches, pop some souls and buy some stuff from him. Going back through the catacombs because I forgot to get the bonfire right next to Vamos! I give him the Chaos Ember and get a Great Club to +2 for literally no reason. Going to Royal Woods, I still decide to use a Story Straight Sword for some reason, do literally nothing, and going to New Londo, I farm some Dark Wraiths, or at least try to. Go back to Darkroot Garden, go to Darkroot Forest, finally, get killed, then take revenge. Getting the last piece of the leather set because for some reason this random bitch has it, I pledge my allegiance to some Wunkus, get the Enchanted Ember, give it to Rickard, get my Falchion to Enchanted +5, and also, finally, get my Black Knight Sword to +5. Buying some Pyromancies from Laurentius, I go through Royal Woods, say hello to Colony, get my strength to 28, go to Artorias, pussy out, and go to kill his dog. Unlike Artorias, his dog is, easy, and I get to use up the Enchanted Upgrade Path, the Dark Hand, both the Silver Serpent Ring and Gold Serpent Ring, and the Brigand set. You might say, but wait, didn't you also use the Falchion? And yeah, I did, but apparently I already used that on the Iron Golem! You might also say, hey, doesn't that mean you broke your own rule? And no, because I forgot, so it's fine. Getting my strength to 29, I buy some stuff from Andre, get my Crystal Halberd to +5, go over to Artorias, and make him like I made his dog, aka fucking dead! Using up the Halberd, the Crystal Upgrade Path, the Tower Kite Shield, and the Black Sorcerer set. Popping some souls, I get my strength to 31, get killed by Artorias' girlfriend, but then make her meet her boyfriend and his dog. After feeding Fram some stuff, I get my strength to 32, go to the Painted World, and farm some human crows to get some souvenirs of reprisal. After doing that for a bit, I get 33 strength, give them all to a femboy to get the Dark Moon Talisman and Dark Moon Blade, then level up my Stone Great Axe to +5, buy the Spell and Thunderstone Plate from the Merchant in Sens, buy some Homeward Bones and Charcoal Pine Resin from the female Undead Mommy, and make my way on over to the Four Kings. Though I guess the only thing they are kings of is getting their ass kicked, letting me use up the Stone Great Axe, Spell Stone Plate Ring, Covenant of Artorias, and the Guardian set. After using the souls and getting 34 strength, I level up my Greatsword to Fire +5, go back to Demon Ruins to get the Large Flame Ember, kill Bugman and Spider Chick, kill the Average White Woman, go to Firelink Altar to give up the 4 Lord Souls, kill the Greatsword Black Knight to get a Red Titanite chunk, reinforce my Estus, and and level my fire greatsword to plus 10. Going through Elysial, I get invaded by Chester Cheetah, eat him up like Cheetos, level my dex to 23, and realize, oh yeah, I haven't done Gwendolyn yet. Trying a bow on him first, I die, then realize I cannot be an idiot and stick my long, thick sword in him. Using up the Gravelord Greatsword, the Crest Shield, and Ferris's hat. Going back to Duke's for the last time, I go back to prison to get the Firekeeper Soul there, reinforce my Estus, get my Endurance to 25, and go farm clams to get Twinkling Titanite. After farming for a while, I get my Black Iron set to plus 2, finish going through Elysial this time, pop some humanity, reinforce the Elysial Dungeon Bonfire, free Sif, and go to Manus, Father of the Abyss. Instantly pussying out, but ignore that. Farming some more clams, I get 27 endurance, level my Black Iron chest piece to plus 5, and my Black Iron helmet to plus 3. Actually going to Manus now, and yeah, he kicked my ass, even with Sif. But I was not deterred by this. I was going to slay this foul beast. So, I pushed on and fought Manus, Father of the Abyss! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Fuck you, Manus! Fuck you! After doing my little dancey dance, I gotta use up the Greatsword, Fire Upgrade Path, Black Iron Great Shield, Havel's Ring, and the Black Iron set. Getting 35 strength, I went back to Quailana to upgrade my Pyro Flame to Ascended plus 2 for some reason, grabbed some stuff to get attacked by Calamite, and talked to Gao, who shot him. Now before actually fighting Calamite, I wanted to cut his tail off because he is the second most annoying tail cut. I know that may be a controversial thing to say, saying that Cease's tail cut is worse than Calamite's, but baiting Calamite to drop his tail is easier than you think, and at least I don't have to run around Calamite for 30 minutes like a goddamn dumbass. Anyways, enough about how much Seath sucks. I cut Calamite's tail and tried a few weapons on him, but none were putting out the amount of damage I wanted. And that's when I realized something. Calamite was the last hard boss of this run, and I knew I needed something good, something reliable, something I knew I could trust. And that's when I saw it, the answer to my question. It was something I knew I could trust, as I had been using it throughout most of this run. The Black Knight Sword. I truly did not want to part with it, but I knew I had to, because if I didn't, I would have to farm for upgrade materials, and I didn't want to fucking do that. Calamite still killed me a few times, but eventually I cut his wee-wee off, and I show that BDK my BKS, using up the Black Knight Sword and Gold Helm set. Grabbing the Titanite slab behind the waterfall and getting my dex to 24, I went to Gao, fried him up, and went to the kiln. Originally, I was going to do a Solaire cosplay to finish up the run, but realized I did no damage, and cosplayed as a Black Knight instead. Going to Mr. Pling Pling Plong, I showed him what my big black sword can do, using up the Black Knight Greatsword, Black Knight Shield, and Black Knight set. Looking back, I shouldn't have done that because those are actually really good, but whatever. Lighting myself up and linking the first flame. I can't say that you can beat Dark Souls while using everything because I'm not done yet, but that's for part 2. Right now, thank you all very much for watching. Let me know what other challenge runs you would like to see me do in the future, and please subscribe and like because I spent a while on this video. But most importantly, I wish you all to stay safe, and hopefully I'll see all of you soon.